dominating there. They know they're up against a very physical Rhino side. Smart play from them. Simple hands. Look at that for an offload out the back. And then it's just a simple 1-2. Easiest try he's ever going to score in his life, that one.
Well, Tommy Bell is going to be the man to have a go, and he is going to have a go from the 5-point spot. He actually ran out without his tee before someone reminded him he needed to go back and get that.
He's even taking it slightly behind the line. He backs himself back.
I just thought he left it at home. So Tommy Bell, he's got a decent boot on him. How will this challenge be taken? Oh, he's missed it. Conversion jeopardy, Ollie Phillips.
Yeah, he's got the legs though, isn't he? He's got the power on those pins. Just not quite the direction, but that's what's so intriguing about this game. This World 10 Series, conversion jeopardy. Do you back yourself and go for the 5? Or keep it simple, get the 1-2s?
Well, simple 1 goes begging. Certainly the one from in front of the post would have been a sound bet, but we shall wait to see if it would have any impact on the result. All beautifully taken there over on the far side. Asia Pacific Dragons, Samoans, Tongans. A few USA players in there as well. Tommy Bell trying to use the feet. Englishman, of course.
Rhinos at the moment just in the defence, just swarming the APDs.
Give me a chance to left a bit, please.
Getting the penalty as a result. Keen to play quick.
Rhinos want to get going. Trying to keep the tempo up. It's Carl Mayer. Quick pick. That was Dominguez. But the knock-on actually has allowed the APDs to use the advantage to try and come out of their 22, but they're not able to. It was a decent job by Patrick Regan to hold in the ball.
Support your weight. Off beat.
Just the Rhinos just getting a little bit over-enthusiastic there, just not supporting each other. APD's just taking the territory, pinging it down. You see in the replay here, scrambling over. Can't just seal off on that ball, you've got to stay up on your feet.
Keep them roughly on you.
Picking up straight away.
Why, lads?
Billy Tolatau.
I was loving that reference you made to the Diana Ross hairdresser. Absolutely brilliant. Gold, that is, Nick.
Could say that his hair is supreme. I'm here all week, try the veal. We're at the back of the line out. It is popped up, and the APDs are looking to try and come through the middle. They've put the little chip through. Tomasi Alasia was thinking he had a chance against on the outside to try and get through for that. Oh, it was solid bit of running.
Touch, no quick.
Eric Naposki Abdallah,
no quick, you have options.
He walloped that pass away to Dominguez on the far side, and it wasn't the most sympathetic of passes in the circumstances.
True, but he's got to be taking those, Nick, there. An opportunity for the Rhinos, bit of space. That's what you want as a winger out wide. Just one step ahead of himself, and he just forgot to catch it before running with all his pinning his ears back.
The voice of Ollie Phillips, former England Sevens captain, who is with us for this, our third game of our first session of the day. 2 more sessions to come of 3 games apiece as well. At the end of this game, we will have a little hour's break, so go and put a wash on, do whatever you've got to do, and then come and rejoin us.
The APD's here just starting really tight in their midfield off the scrum, but keeping one man wide, looking for that potential crossfielder they need it.
Stay behind, good work, mate.
Rowan Gauss. Oh, Alasia, I thought was going to fend his way back the other way, but now they're going to try and keep it alive. And Varnama Schultz, oh, it's loose again. They're trying to queue up. It did go forwards.
So close, it's such a nice break through the middle there. As Alasia just bust through, totally bamboozled the Rhinos, but just got tagged at the end. And then the offload goes awry.
Good balance, guys. Let's just make sure we don't shove before that ball comes in, okay? Balance. Crouch. Bind.
Big pressure going to come in here from the APDs onto the Rhinos.
Guys, we're just not high enough either side. Let's just bring the height up a bit. Come on, nice and quick reset. Let's go. Keep higher that side. Just keep high. Both of you keep high.
Nick, part of the challenge here on the 10s is how do you cover that field, that space at the back. If you look at the APDs, just saying their wingers, both of them deep,
Bind.
in case the kick comes, and try and apply the pressure at scrum time.
Penalty is given. It was being asked for as well by Eric Nafoski. And now Mikey Teo, oh, he's sent that out for Aaron Matthews, who's just going to dummy a little and then use the feet. That's nice from Matthews. Through on the MLR draft, but APDs have piled a ton of pressure
for the ball. He knocked it on
Connor Kendrigan.
Really good contest there, yeah, just on the ground.
They will have the advantage here.
Really good contest. Let's go.
And Rhino Rugby, of course, they're coached by a man whose name is almost Rhino. It's Rhino Combrig, and he's with Elmer Smith.
We had to push this side.
Coach, your players not on the scoreboard yet. What are you looking for from them before half-time?
I think we just need to show a little bit of patience, bit of jittery out there. I think if we calm down and we just hold on to the ball a little bit, I think there's opportunities. We had 2 opportunities, we missed it, but we got to use the time that is left. See when these boys go on just now, if they can have an effect on the game.
And if you score, are you going for the 5?
We're definitely going for the 5.
There you have it, guys.
We're all pushing red specifically
the key
before
detail
the
that we
ball's
want to
in,
know.
driving across the scrum.
I tell you what, Nick, Rhino is cool as he's the coolest cucumber in this stand at the moment. It is hot out here in Bermuda.
He's obviously trying to set the example to his team. You need to just be calm. You need to just. I think he could read some of those sort of apps, those stories you get at bedtime, just to calm you down, couldn't he?
And he's doing a smashing job of it too, I'll tell you that.
He's all pushing before the ball comes in. Specifically, your loose head is going to block the scrum.
Right, the changes are all being made here by the Rhinos. Plenty coming onto the field. Steve Lander's got a job to try and keep track of all of these. Got to hope that they, once they've done all their chopping and changing, that they've just got 10 left on the field.
So the entire new team that's just come on, but that's the beauty of this 10s. You can keep rolling them on and off, make sure everyone stays fresh. Right in the middle of the day right now here in Bermuda, it's warm. You've got to make sure you're maximising energy levels for your players.
Available. It's available.
Courtney Rena plays it away, then out to the right. Rhino's looking to come back in with Jake Hidalgo, the Indiana University player. Aaron Matthews is there. He didn't have much time on the ball. He had to try and get that away quick. Fred Palamo will play it back inside, and then the chip through from Alessio. And Alessio, he couldn't quite gather it initially, and then Aaron Matthews has almost helped him gather it off the floor by coming in on it. APD's building nicely. Miles Wakeland with the ball, now trying to find some room out with Jamil Robinson. Robinson's just knocked it forwards under pressure, and the Rhinos will have the scrum.
Oh, that was beautiful from the APDs. Great decision on the breakdown, perfect turnover.
You continue to...
Alessio goes through, goes to the middle, lovely little grubber. It's a cruel bounce of the ball, sometimes a rugby ball. And there, just at the end, Robinson, he had a man outside, he doesn't give the pass.
Lads, let's move then, let's keep going.
And that's the thing I think that Toto Kepa, the head coach, has probably identified here. Decision-making, the breakdown, when to attack, when not. That man in shot, a master of it.
Rugby World Cup winner in 1999, of course, Australia international, Tonga head coach. He is a man looking after these Asia-Pacific Dragons. Quite keen to leave the house when given the invitation. We know that many of you watching would be loving that opportunity to get a bit of time out, change the 4 walls. Such are the times that we're living in at the minute. So we are hoping vicariously you can join us in the sunshine. Rhinos with work to try and do to get out of their own half at the minute. Courtney Venard does well to find a bit of space, then ball back in field. This is nice. The APD's just making the tackles just in time. Colnell with the hit. It's a
straight off your feet.
Penalty to the Rhinos now.
Leave him. Okay.
Take it quickly. Looking to try and straighten through. Tommy Bell with a half little hit. Probably sensed he was maybe a little high in the process. Venard just stepping through the middle. Needs to get the support, which he does.
Backwards by red, play on.
Ball is then hacked forwards.
No, he's not on the ball.
So unlucky there from the Rhinos. They had 2 men outside. Just managed to get the interception here, knock it back, and the APD's on the attack again.
Tommy Bell now through the 22 is almost tackled and then brought down at the second time of asking. Threatened Palamo is getting in there. Out to the 22. APD's just managing to hold on to possession. Kurt Morath misses Palamoto Bell. Bell, almost a moment of please don't give me the ball again, I'm exhausted. But turnover from the first man in for the Rhinos was brilliant. Venat, that was almost too clever, but he did really well to hold on to it. Then a little squirm and we'll present the ball back. Jacques Robert onto the ball.
Leave it now because your man's the wrong side, so don't go in.
Venat will have to go in and play this away. Jack Casey. Ball just a little bit loose in this area of the field, isn't it? Then bowled back in field from Wakeland. But now it's back in the hands of the Rhinos. Can the Rhinos use a bit of continuity and get themselves over the line? No, they can't. Just the communication not quite working. It is day one of a 5-day tournament after all.
A bit of rugby pinball going on there, wasn't it? Just everyone giving the ball back and forth to each other. The Rhinos have the perfect opportunity to bring it all level at the half-time. The ball goes awry.
Well, Lino Sandatonga is the man who is over the line. It is Asia Pacific Dragons 5, Rhinos 0 at half-time.
Not much. How about you?
Are you answering my text in person?
I am, yeah.
The Nissan Altima, now offering the most tech-advanced engine in its class.
At T-Mobile, we believe you should get more. That's why we merged with Sprint. Now, it's about to get even better. And as we work to integrate Sprint's network, our nationwide 5G keeps getting stronger, with the capacity and coverage to reach more people and places across the country. Who says you can't have it all? Now is the time for 5G. Now is the time to join T-Mobile.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs honey barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce. But you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Come back to the World 10 Series as two teams just have their little half-time powwows. 2 minutes is what we're allowed at half-time. 60 seconds remain. Just 5 points in this one. Rhino Rugby really need to take the opportunities that come their way. There was a real chance towards the end of that first half.
Yeah, it's been a real ding-dong battle so far, hasn't it, Nick? Just, you know, you can see that some tired bodies in this heat. It's really sapping some of the players. And the difference has been the decision-making from the Asian Pacific Dragons at the breakdown. That's been the main differential at the moment. Clearly, Tutai Kefu's influence wearing off on his noble steeds out on the field there.
Gone for a little shorter restart there. That didn't quite work in the end.
I do like that though from there. That little pitching wedge just pulls it out the bag, keeps it low and flat, looking to recoup the ball. Possession absolutely critical.
Kurt Morath comes running around this near side. Opportunity to get it away for Tommy Bell. Brought to ground by Aaron Matthews. Penalty, says Adam Leal.
First, you're hitting the ground. Let go of the ball.
Wants Rhino Rugby to make sure they're getting on the man on the ball, not going beyond it, not getting on the ground first.
Yeah, just wants to make sure he's on his feet there, just feeding back into him. You can hear the referee's feedback's clear to him. Just stay on your feet. Goes off his feet, then gets back up. You can't challenge for the ball.
It's on you, okay? Keep the space for me.
I like this from the Asia Pacific Dragons. They just try and change the tempo all the time. Lineouts, they really slow it down, wander in, and then they go, then they explode.
Oh, they've just switched
and changed the hooker.
Yeah, just switched hooker there. Jamil Robinson is the man who's stepped in to look after the throw and does a decent job. Oh, it was nearly lost at the bottom. They've just about managed to hold on to it. Robinson gets it away. Alacio, then the little chip through the middle. Well gathered initially, but the pressure coming through from the Asia Pacific Dragons is really quite something. Mikey Teo plays it away. And Wakeland.
Well, he wanted that one, didn't he? Just waiting in line that one up.
Regan, the man who was hit on the outside. And it's a penalty to Rhino Rugby. Asia Pacific Dragons not rolling away. Eric Naposki, Abdullah is just working out whether they're going to take a quick one, and Mike Teo says we'll just slow it down for a moment.
How about this for a hit though? Boom, lined each other up. Mano a mano. And Regan wins the battle.
Good call, Scott. It's a good call, mate. I was in line as well.
Love the physicality here, the 10s as well at the same time. Some big hits coming in. Some incredibly big humans out there. The Rhinos with a real opportunity now. 5 yards out. Can they make them pay?
On the line, bud.
Taken down by Regan. Got to try and get the lines right. Oh, it's Connor Kendrigan who comes away with it, but it's squeezed out of his hands like a bar of soap. Opportunity goes begging.
He was thinking about that 5-point opportunity, the old conversion jeopardy.
Okay.
There, just gets the ball dislodged. Tulatu just gets his arms round, dislodges the ball. Good tackle, 5 yards out from his line.
Bind. Set. And wait. And wait.
APDs will want to try and play this away pretty quickly. Won't want to invite any pressure from the Rhinos, which is what they managed to achieve. Now they found a little bit of room on the outside for Kukshishvili, the Georgian. Takes it up to the 22.
It's lovely footwork there, just to buy himself an extra 1 or 2 seconds. Oh, then he'll be living at that.
Ball's gone forward. Now Aaron Matthews has looked to put the little chip through, and it could be a very, very sound bit of skill that will allow Carl Mayer to get over for Rhino's score. And now, having had a missed conversion earlier, it could be a chance for the Rhinos to go ahead in the game for the first time.
Well, Matthews is loving it, wasn't he? Just giving high fives, waving at the crowd. He knows that was a juicy kick. It comes from this mistake here. The spilled ball. Then watch this lovely little grubber through. He knows it's a beauty then in the back when he sees giving it the big finger. He knows. And interesting here, look, Mayer going for the 1-pointer. Rhino giving it the big and saying we're going for the 5. Clearly, just wants the 1.
Well, at this stage, you've just got to get yourself in front. But we do still have 5.5 minutes of this second half to go. So,
lesson learned: don't take on Rhino at poker. He sells you ahead of a dummy.
Just keep your eyes again. Cheers.
From APDs. Regan takes it nicely.
It's a brave take from Regan there. Great big Asia Pacific Dragon breathing down your neck.
No, your hands on the ground.
Good composure, took that well.
Matthews, Mayer. Really, really big advancing red defensive wall in their faces there, but now Matthews just senses a chance to ask some questions around the fringes. Then a big drive from Kukshishvili. Rhino, ball nicely popped up there. Looked to try and keep it in field, but they were just into touch. Jack Casey.
Edge of the line.
It was nice from Rhino.
Guys, we can't go quick because the ball's going.
Yeah, it's lovely footwork. Beautiful offload. He's got to work hard and stay in the field there. He backs himself on the outside. They'll be kicking themselves now. They're giving the ball back over now to the APDs. Got to stay in fight, stay in field there.
Some sympathy down there for Steve Lander. It's like herding cats, the players trying to come on and off the field. Well, the players a little high in that challenge as they went off the field. Either way, we've got the full change now. Plenty of players coming on and off. They're allowed matchday squads of 16 from their full complement of 20. And then it's rolling subs. Just have to check in with permission and get the changes on and off as quickly as possible. Billy Tolatau will wait to get this in for the APDs.
It's like a sea of green coming, wasn't it? Sea of rhinos.
Certainly was.
Flooding the field.
A stampede, that's what you're after there, Ollie, isn't it? We'll get there together, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Thank God that you're here, Nick, I'll tell you that.
APD's going again. Rowan Rouse helping them get up to the halfway line, and then looks to pump them again. The Sharks Academy boy just wanting to keep the tempo going from halfback, but he's needed to help get in and clear it out there. Alacio steps in, but well, there's a juggle from Farnana Schultz. And now Regan gets it out the back door. Naposki Abdullah is just scragged. Regan decided that there wasn't enough support there for him to call on anybody else. Tio. Dominguez nearly cut in half. Matthews just out on the far touchline. No one with him, but the APDs are quite happily playing this drift defence.
That was a huge hit on Dominguez there. He wore that well. Now they've got an opportunity out wide.
Oh, they had Connor Kindrigan lining up for that. He has been mentioned over the course of the last few days. He's a big man, but once he gets going, he's got a serious top speed. So he was loving the chance to get after that, but unfortunately it beat everybody.
A big man and difficult to stop. Tulatala not happy, just clever play from him, just kicking the ball away just to slow the game down. They know they've got that 1 point lead. The Rhinos here.
You'd have to say the Asia Pacific Dragons would be favourites going into this one, but this would be a great result if Rhino could even build to another score here. APD's trying to put pressure on the tackle, but now Matthews perhaps needed to just run those outside lines and commit the APDs defensively a little more than they managed to there.
Let go.
Venat in there. Tio looking for the little ball back in field for Regan, but the APDs were tracking that. Fretton Palamo on the field, in amongst it. Then it's away. Have they got room on the outside? Kindrigan, will he commit to? Will he get the ball away? The try will be in for the Rhinos. But are we having a little check with the TMO? Try's been given, the assistant has been consulted, and the Rhinos could be about to spring a little surprise here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the APDs were definitely the fancy team, but great simple play from them. Simple hands, keep it direct, and now they go for the 5.
Ollie not the try scorer.
Looking at about 20 seconds left, okay? Yeah.
Well, let's pop down to Elmer Smith as we see the Rhinos take on the full 5-pointer. We'll just join Elmer in just a second. Let's see if Mayer can slot this one. Certainly got plenty of height on it. Has he got the accuracy? Yes, he has.
And runs off the field afterwards as well. Knows he's done his job.
Let's pop down to Elmer.
11-point deficit, coach. The message to your boys?
Time out. Yeah, disappointing, but you know, the boys are playing well. They're making a few mistakes.
Just going better or worse than you expected?
About what I expected, even.
Okay, well, there he goes. Off for a timeout. Back to you guys.
I love that from Tito Gevu, about exactly what I expected.
Put him on the spot. I love that he's used his coach's timeout though now. There's 11 points down. Needs to get his boys in amongst it.
Well, I think that was called from on the field as well.
25 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's made all the more interesting by that earlier decision for Rhino Rugby to go for the 1-pointer, because it means that they're now 11 in front, which is more than the maximum you can get from one score. So although at that moment it felt like a really easy option, actually the fact that they took the 1 there and have then got the 5 now means that they are in control of this game.
The Rhinos' nose is just in front, as they say, but that is you know, it could say a stroke of genius, because all of us up here criticised him for making that move, but clearly he knew that Mayer had either a 5-pointer or a 1-pointer in that boot. Now it's paying dividend for them.
We're all learning as we go. Rhino Combrink watches on as we are into the last half a minute. Billy Tolatau plays it away. Fretton Palamo is going to come in and try and give assistance as Aaron Matthews is in there to make the hit. Kurt Morath. They try and put a little bit more width in at the APDs through Farnana Schultz, and now they come wider on the drift. The Rhinos, can they use the touchline? There goes the hooter. The ball goes into touch, and that's the final whistle. It's a memorable victory for Rhino Rugby. They worked hard, took their opportunities, and conversion jeopardy played its part as well.
Thanks for changing. That was good. The rest were good.
Tries from Saunatonga, who was the scorer for the Asia Pacific Dragons, but then Mayer and Ollie Knott getting over the try line. A 1-pointer and a 5-pointer from the conversions. It is Asia Pacific Dragons 5, Rhinos 16 to round off our morning session here at the World 10 Series. So that's how things have looked from our morning session here. Miami Suns 6, London Royals at 23. They picked up the bonus point with that result. Phoenix without a score so far, but they fell to the Ohio Aviators, who also got a bonus point, finishing 26 points to nil. Asia Pacific Dragons 5, Rhinos 6.